Photosynthesis takes place in the leaves of all green plants and is the process that produces food in plants.
Peer assessment is equally relevant at Key Stage 4, where the use of GCSE grade criteria can be one way of providing a structure for peer review. Here, using these criteria, a class of Year 10 science pupils are giving feedback for each other. Following this session, they'll redraft their work to incorporate the improvements suggested by their peers.
Ian Alex we thought you got a nice B grade because you mentioned all of the grade C criteria and sometimes in quite a lot of detail. For example, the construction of the leaf, you've got all the different parts that make it up. So going into detail, explain to your reader how they're all work together. So we thought that was higher than a grade C. But what we thought let you down was that you didn't really go that much into detail of photosynthesis, what happens, how it happens, and the effects that it causes after it happens. So that sort of brought you down from the grade A.
You have well explained why photosynthesis takes place and where it does, explaining the connections between respiration and photosynthesis. But here, you've only done the word equations, which only gets grade C. What you need to have done is added chemical equations and balanced equations to explore and show how carbon dioxide is transferred in and out of the leaf.
Well, overall, I thought I did quite a good job, but I don't think I put enough in about transpiration because I didn't think it was relevant to the process of photosynthesis. So, but obviously now I know that it was in the criteria, so that was probably one of my major faults in the work.
Well, we thought reading it was very good. It had a lot of very clear scientific language which was specified. You said things like endothermic reaction, which gives very specific detail, which we thought was good. And also on your limiting factors, not only have you used the examples that we were given, you've thought of your own, which shows understanding, which obviously brought you up quite a lot.
And another thing, one of the things that you did fail to mention is you failed to add in enough graphs, which did let you down, but because you explain the processes quite very clearly in your written work, it does, it boosts your mark up there. But the graphs you have used here for the rate of photosynthesis, you've used them very effectively and they're a very good visual aid for your work. And so in that way, you've clearly done the C grade criteria and you've boosted your grade up to a very high B because of your extra detail and your clear understanding of the work.
Yeah. Also, all your equations are balanced and clearly laid out, both word equations and symbol equations, which was good and specified. And altogether it was a very concise, very clear essay, and we thought it was very good.